Well, good morning. We'll have to do this walk around in the rain. We just constant rain. We haven't been able to do an actual ride along video at any kind of length that we would like. So I'll make this a quick walk around. We're supposed to have better weather tomorrow, so hopefully maybe I can get another video for you tomorrow, you know, with actually riding it. So anyway, this is the 83 Virago. That's what this build is based off of. This is the Scout. A lot going on here. Right now, I'll just show you real quick. I've got my phone. I've got up there, you can see it activating. You can set the distance on when your phone activates the bike. So when it flashes like that, if you hit the start button once, it turns the system on. And then you can fire it up and all that. In fact, while we're sitting here, let's try it now. It's cold. Let's see if it'll... There we go. So you have your indicator lights, left, right, low oil, neutral light, your high and low beam indicator. Left turn signal. See it activate here. And your horn. Then of course over here on your right is your right turn signal. And you double tap, cut the motor off. And of course now the motor's not running, so your low oil pressure lights come on. So if you double tap again, it'll turn the system off. And if you walk away from the bike at a certain distance, it'll flash and let you know, now it can no longer be started because your phone is used as the key. This is the M Unit Blue. I probably skipped that part that's controlling all the electronics with this bike. I highly recommend you go online and do some research. It does so much stuff. It's incredible. You can keep track of maintenance. It'll tell you if the bulb on your headlight has burned out. Let's see. Oh, let me go over some other things. I'm sorry, I'm kind of jumping around here. Still early in the morning for over here in Virginia. Let's see. Oh, what was it? I wanted to show you real quick. So let's double tap. We're going to turn. Oh, let's do this. So if you don't want to use your phone, you can use the key. So it's installed here. It's the round style type key. Turn it once and it kind of locks it in there, but you turn again, that turns the system on. So you can use the key if you wanted to. There's a button. Let me come over on this side. Right here. This controls your display. So as you push it, you can toggle through like your trip odometer. You know, you can have it digitally display your RPM. It'll always have a bar when it's running. The bar will run up as your RPM, but you can have it display a digital number if you want. Click again, and you go, you set the time. That's another thing. Now I've set, it's an electronic speed sensor, so it's a magnet on the wheel. I have it roughly set, but that's the reason I need to get it on the road, is to get this thing completely calibrated so the speed is accurate, you know, with the wheel diameter. And when you program this, you use this button. So that button's hidden under here. Turn the system off. Now normally what we do, any builds we sell out of state, I do a complete video on how to operate the bike. You know, from end to end, any little things. I've caught tricks in starting it, you know, things like that. Much more detailed, so I don't mind this is getting wet. It needs a bath anyway. Like I said, the main thing's based off an 83 XV750. The rear wheel, the 5-spoke wheel, and the front are off a 92 Honda CB750. Because I really like the 5 spokes. You know, a stock Virago does not have these spokes. And the whole front end is off the same Honda. And it's been everything's been completely rebuilt. Heavier fork oil. We went with a kind of a slotted theme. You'll see it throughout the bike, kind of subtle. You know, like these slots. You'll see it right here. We milled them into the forks themselves. One reason why we didn't want to put a clamp around it to hide that held the plate. We made these brackets, and they've got slots in them. The foot pegs have them in there. Of course, they're dirty. I need to get it cleaned up. Little things like that. The slots, the air filter. The brown on the wheels and the motor is what's called rust. It's a powder coat. All the black you see is satin black. The front fender, tank, and the subframe are the bead blasted bronze, and then the orange we decided to use is just called solar flare. And if you look close, it's got like some browns and blacks flaked into it. The top trees, custom. We milled it by hand. Everything we've milled by hand here. So the foot pegs, air intake, the tree, all made in-house. Not a lot of stuff on this bike had to go outside of in-house. We did the exhaust in-house. It's got stainless steel wool packing, so the packing will last you longer than what a fiberglass would. We had tough side cover our seat. This is a tweed. We love this tweed material. Makes it unique. This rear shock is off a 2006 Gixxer 600, Suzuki Gt 600. So a little more modern rear shock. And the back end's been raised about an inch, roughly. Is about what the raise is on it. And actually the front end for stock actually dropped a hair, probably about a ½ inch from stock. Aggressive tires, they're what they call, I believe this one's a 60/40. So they rate it as 60% on-road, 40% off-road. You know, you're not going to do heavy twisties with these type tires, but they really make the bike real aggressive and cool. And oh, of course, you know, we call it Project Scout, and these are actual emblems off the old International Harvester Scout 2 vehicles they used to make back in the 70s, 74 to be exact. Oh, and that reminds me of the tank. We love this tank. This is an original 1974 Suzuki Gt 750 tank. They called it the Water Buffalo. It was a 2-stroke motor, you know, 750, so that had some power back in its day. That's an original tank. We don't do Bondo, anything like that, so any dents or things it has survived through the years we leave. We got lucky. This is our 3rd tank we went through that we were happy with that didn't have full of dents. It's got a few little blemishes on dents. I don't know if there's one there. I believe there's one. I can't even feel it. But it's all powder coated. We don't do Bondo. We don't try to hide any of that. So for the year 74, it survived without a bunch of dents. In fact, when we got it, it was still original paint. That's one reason why we got it. We didn't. So other than that, I'm sure I'm missing stuff. But if you happen to get lucky and you purchase this, I'll make a whole video, you know, a complete walkthrough on how to start it. You know, the little nuances, things like that. Oh, it'll come with a cover. We partnered up with a company, Pro Skins Cover. It's a tight fit stretch cover. It's great for indoor, you know, for dust and stuff. It'll come with a cover. I don't think we put that on our listing. Normally we do. I'm sure I'm forgetting a lot of stuff. If you have any questions, please let me know. My name is Tyler. I'll send you a link to our website. Check our website out. You can see past work we've done. And thanks for your time, man.